Now you've got the hang of moving your view and selecting, a couple of things to note. The mouse itself, where it actually looks at on these different windows, is important. If I have my mouse, say, over this window here and I press A, something different happens to if I have it over this window here and press A. In Blender, it cares where the mouse is. Not having to click on the window, but just hovering over a window will totally affect the behavior of the mouse. It will only, and anything else. So there, any instruction I use or type into the keyboard, it will think I'm referring to what's in here. That's important. So always keep an eye on where your mouse is. If it doesn't do what you expect, you want to make sure that's right. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a couple of things. What I'm going to do now is show you how to create a basic layout for dominoes. It's a lot of instructions, and if you want, I will also have a file ready for you, which you can download, which will be the simple domino pre-made. So it's good practice to try and make it yourself, but there will also be, here's one I made earlier for you. So, I'm going to do this quickly. First things first is we need to make a flat area. And I'm going to use this cube. So I select the cube and I want to now scale it. By the way, there's about 5 or 6 ways that we can do this. I'm showing one method. So to flatten it, I'm going to press S for scale with the mouse in the middle here. And then I want to flatten. If I do that, it will just get big and small in all directions. I only want to flatten it. So now I'm going to press Z. I'm not holding these, by the way, it's a tap. And now when I move the mouse, it's only doing scale in the Z axis. I'm going to get it nice and flat and then left click, not right click. Then just tap S, make it large. In fact, I'm going to scale Z again. So S, Z, and scale it down so it's nice and flat. There we go. So that has made a base. The other thing I need to do is I'm going to move this now into Blender Game. And at this point I think it's a good time to save. So I'm going to go File, Save As. Make sure you save it in the mapped location for your My Documents, which is probably not the C drive. In my case, it's N is the map location for My Documents. And in here I'm going to call this Starter. And save as Blender file over there. You'll now see at the top here it's giving me the map location with starter.blend. Right. We're in game mode and we have scaled it. Okay. If you do all of that now, away you go.